And against this cone, easy on the thread locking. Can I make the suspension on the WR250F any better than it already is? I don't know, but I got a pretty good idea that it may be possible. If you guys don't know yet, I have split with TBT. I am no longer doing TBT valving. It's a long story. I might make a video about it someday, but our core values just don't align anymore. So I'm not working with them. They still do very, very good work. All the other TBT shops are doing very good valving. Their product is very good. I just don't want to work with them anymore. So now I am on the lookout for something new, something that I can offer my customers and you guys in the suspension world that makes sense, that can, you know, get you a better setup than stock. So the Josh from Alpine XC reached out because Rich Larson reached out. And I guess Josh works with Rich, and he reached out to me and said, dude, you got to try this stuff out. So Josh reached out. I said, yeah, let's do it. And let me show you what he sent me. Boom. There we go, guys. Cone valves for a KYB setup. This video, we're going to be installing these, testing, and talking about them all in the same video. Now, if you know anything about cone valves, this is the high zoot setup for WP. Like, you can buy the whole cone valve fork and all that stuff from WP. It's their super race stuff. The guys at Alpine XC, Josh, I think he's maybe the guy at Alpine XC, came up with this kit that goes into a KYB. It is Thursday. We're going to be riding dirt bikes tonight, so I'm going to get this installed onto the WR now. Quick overview of how a cone valve works. So this is the mid-speed valve in the mid-speed / rebound valve that's inside the cartridge of your fork. Just take this apart and show you how this works, why it's called what it is. Pretty slick. So up here on this area, we're going to run our normal rebound valve. So I'm not changing my valving at all on there. The way a cone valve works, see, that is the cone right there, and that goes in there. So when this is covered up, these holes are covered up by the valving, then when it moves, it's trying to move through the oil in the normal, would be normal mid-speed, it pushes oil through here and then against this cone and this spring, and that spring allows that to move out of the way, flows past that cone. Pretty interesting. Let's get a fork off of this WR, take a look and see how it goes in install. So really, the only part I need to keep straight is this part of the valving. And obviously I'm not going to need that nut or anything, it's all part of the deal, but now, so with this guy's going to need to heat it up to put some good thread locker on that. There we go. The other thing we need from this is this piston band. There we go. New part. Some more stuck nuts, red thread locker. Guys, you want to be really careful if you're doing this not to get any thread locker down in here on this needle, because that is what gets ruined or will get stuck if you get thread locker down in there, and that is not what you want. So go like that. There we go. Our spring, take our cone, take our piston. Now you got to be careful, this wants to walk away without this in it, so be careful there. I'm going to take our valving, I'm just going to slide it on to there. Make sure we dry that off. Going to get some red thread locker on there. Same thing with this, guys. You don't want to get that down into the needle, so just be super easy on the thread locking. And there's going to be float on this. That's on purpose. Just like the float on your mid-speed valve that you would normally run. All right, now grab the piston band. I take a little bit of grease, run around the inside of these things. These endless piston bands are kind of a pain, so you got to be just real gentle. There we go. Boom, installed, guys. I'm going to call Josh and make sure that that is the right amount of float. We're going to check in on that, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I just checked with Josh. Super easy to get a hold of, by the way. Thank you, Josh. And yes, this is the correct amount of float. They're set up, ready to go. So yeah, now I'm going to put this thing back together, do the other one. You don't need to see me do it again. You saw how really easy that is. And you can run the stock rebound valve if you want, doesn't matter. But I like the way this bike is handling, so if I can just add more compliance, then that's awesome. Anyway, I'm going to put this back together, do the other one, and then yeah, we're going to go ride these things and see how they are. All right, guys, first impressions, the forks are freaking incredible. Like, incredible. Yeah, dude, those cone valves are sick.
Serious?
It's next level again. Oh my gosh, dude, like you don't feel any sharpness.
Really?
It just, but you feel the rock come into it as you hit it. Like, you feel it, like, so you can tell what's going on, but it's like, dude, the sharpness is gone. That's unreal.
So I should get them, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so weird. What the heck?
You guys, hang on. You're gonna have to go back. Let me get this rock out of the way. Oh, sheets! Sheets almost did the same thing.
Well, screw that up.
Oh yeah, like that stuff right there. Oh, that feels so good. Yeah, that felt pretty good. Wasn't super pretty, but stuff. It's just chunky. Last trail. Pretty happy about that tonight. I'm beat down. I'll tell you what though, this bike is working so good. Oh, it feels so good going up that sharp edge stuff. I'm super happy. We'll talk about it face to face here at the end of the ride. Right on, guys, that was awesome. I gotta say, my very first impression is a huge thumbs up on those Reds cone valves. I think I made it clear, but let me continue to make it clear that we are still running our valving on the rebound side of that thing and our compression valves. It's not a box stock drop-in on my bike, so I don't know exactly what that would do because I've already valved my bike. I'm not gonna put it back to stock, and then, anyway, that doesn't make sense. But the difference between how it was and now is a really big step. I feel like it's I'd say like 35% better, especially on the sharp edge hits and that real choppy stuff. That cone valve is so good. And I don't know if it's the coneness of it, the float, all of it together. I'm not sure, like the shape of the ports. There's a lot going on right there, guys. I'm not an engineer, and I understand suspension, but not that well. Like, I'm still learning, but all I know is the thing feels good. The front end of that bike was like an arrow. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm really, really happy with that, guys. Right off the bat, big thumbs up to Alpine XC and the Reds cone valves. We're gonna keep testing, testing, and hammer, and see what we can do. I've got a race coming up. I think I'm gonna race. I don't know that I'm gonna be in the best shape for it because I've been off, but yeah, I think I'm gonna race Aztec, so we'll put some miles on it at its pace and all that good stuff. So anyway, that was awesome. Thanks for joining me for that install and test. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us on all our socials. I love you guys. We'll see you on the next one.